Welcome back, everyone. Today we are here with Emma, who is one of our clients. And we wanted to do this because Emma's story is a really interesting one. She was able to get some great results really quickly. We were able to actually, when we first started working together, get a bestseller badge in her account within 30 days working together. And so I thought interviewing Emma would be helpful because we can learn a lot from the great things she's brought to the table. But yeah, Emma, thanks for being here. Welcome to the show.
No worries.
Well, first of all, would love to hear a little bit about your experience selling on Amazon and kind of how it all comes together and like how we
Yeah,
kind of met.
yeah, of course. Yeah, so we've been mostly reseller focused for 15 years on Amazon. Um, yeah. So some time for sure. But it comes with its own challenges reselling. So we were looking to diversify the business into own brands, kind of get around some of the major headaches a little bit while still keeping that reseller part of our business. And it's something that we worked on a little bit in the background, just had a bit of a stab at it by ourselves and saw some quite promising results fairly easily and instantly. So we kind of thought, this is great, we'll repeat the process. And we launched some other products, kind of went for it a bit more ambitious with the next kind of round of products. And then we launched these new products and nothing happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were scratching our heads a bit about what to do to even get a sale, let alone
hmm
the thousands of sales that we anticipated from the start. And we did a little bit of PPC ourselves. And it was clear quite quickly what a minefield it was and how difficult it was. So I spent quite a lot of time learning as much as I could, just trying to get my head around it. And the more I learned, the more I realized it just wasn't something that I wanted to manage myself. Uh, yeah. And essentially, probably never have time. So, yeah, I'm glad I learned as much as possible by myself because it just gave me a chance to, now that we're working together, obviously, I can understand what it is you're talking about. Which, luckily the great thing about working with you, I don't really need to understand, it turns out. So, but it's good that if we need to discuss something, I can be mostly on the same page yeah. So that's been super useful.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like when I first looked at your account, I thought to myself, there's a lot of potential here. Like maybe it wasn't exactly set up the way that I would have set it up, but it was set up in a way that did make sense. Like there was logic behind it. There was clear division of products in different campaigns and stuff like that. And that was one of the things that I thought was really interesting is clearly you'd done your homework because when I first looked at your account, I thought, okay, this is not some nightmarish situation. It's just it takes a little bit of finesse to get things going. So that was something I thought was really interesting. How did you end up finding out about our agency?
I actually, so in part of my research, I was listening to podcasts almost all the time, just desperately trying to understand. I'd be drying my hair and I'd be listening to, just trying to get the information in around my usual workload any way I could.
Mm,
And I think you may have popped up on one of those. So you're one of the few people that I reached out to. So yeah, that it's like I was able to get an idea of roughly who you are and what you guys did from
nice.
that.
Yeah, thanks. So let's kind of get into the process of us working together because obviously, um, we got down to work and things definitely started moving. Obviously, one of the big things we were able to do is get a bestseller badge pretty quickly. And really that just came down to us analyzing your catalog and saying, look, if we combine a few things, we'd actually be able to really capitalize on some of the ad spend that's currently very siloed.
Mhm.
When we did that, did you, and it worked, what did you learn? And what did you change once we did that?
So in terms of, I mean, to get that bestseller badge with that product we're talking about, it was one of those things. It was once you were able to put that in place, it was quite obvious, but I would have never worked it out by myself. So it
Don't sell
was,
yourself short. You're
well,
very sharp.
it was
Yeah.
just one of those things that you were, very quickly able to just come in and fix without it. Um, it was not a painful process. Well, it was just a little bit painful for you actually, I think, to put together. That's, that was fine for me. But, it was within kind of a few days we'd sorted that out, and then I think the bestseller badge came within a week.
Yeah, it was 7 days because I remember thinking it, it it's rare that a plan really exceeds my expectations that quickly. And so it was one of those things that I wrote down like, man, I cannot believe we were able to pull this off. But I think it speaks to the quality of your products. You have a lot of very high quality products that are just converting like crazy. And if you get something like that, it's very easy to take that and start to drive yourself up the rankings.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Taking a step back a little bit, before you started working with us, it sounds like you were kind of drastically looking for answers. You were looking for some information. Um, and you're kind of looking for a little bit of clarity, I think is a fair statement. What made you want to work with our agency? Like there's obviously a lot of different agencies out there. Why did you choose ours?
Yeah, so I think it came down to a little bit of just when we had our first initial conversation and um just a feel for how we would work together and what you were offering. But also I think just in terms of your motivation very much aligned with ours, with mine. So, ultimately it's ad spend is fine as long as it's for a reason. And by itself, no one wants higher ad spend. And eventually
Yeah.
it essentially comes down to profit and um, making the best out of the product you can and driving the keyword ranking. I kind of I felt like you were motivated to see the product succeed and had the same sort of interest I did. So yeah, so I think that's
Yeah.
probably.
Well, thank you. Yeah. We try hard to make sure that we set things up in a way where our interests are aligned, not just because we've seen companies where the situation they set up is one where the company that manages their ads is incentivized to spend as little time as possible to maximize their profit margins. And we don't take that approach because it's just not a good situation for anyone.
Yeah,
Um,
I
Now that we've
think.
been working together, sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say one thing that's so obviously being we're based obviously in the UK and the Amazon US platform, which we do sell on as well, is definitely the most challenging. So it was great to be able. I was kind of some sense in working with someone who was familiar with the hardest this sort of landscape, and then we could, the UK has been, one of the for us easier places to kind of get going with. And that's where we've seen some initial success. So that was, I guess, another motivation was just bringing someone from if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. It makes sense that you would want to work with someone who's kind of been in the trenches of the hardest parts of Amazon because, yeah, growing in the UK has felt like an absolute breeze. It's
Yeah.
been really great. Now that we've been working together for a while, how would you kind of describe the way that our agency works? And do you think, like, how would you describe our approach, our process, that kind of thing? Because I think it is something distinct that a lot of people don't really hear about.
Yeah, sure. So I think your approach is quite, I think it goes beyond PPC. It's obviously the main part, no doubt, but just all round general looking at the products, looking at the listings, because there's obviously a lot that goes into it outside of that, just general listing optimization and even talking about what we would need stock wise to to continue and if you know having the stock levels there to grow.
Mm,
Yeah, just an all round approach to the products, and how everything ties together rather than just kind of
mm,
one angle.
yeah.
And, just a long term approach, and I guess just caring about what happens to to the whole picture of the longevity of selling this product profitably, which is all anyone really wants when you're a brand. You're kind of looking to build something that will be future proof and um, serve the company well.
Yeah. Well, and I think something else we should point out is from your story that I thought was really impressive. Obviously, you have more than one product, like you've got a whole suite of products you resell. And you've now launched, I think, products, 6 products. Like I'm talking about parent ASINs on Amazon. But one of the things that I've been really impressed by is your ability and commitment to kind of being flexible and doing things that benefit your business from like a product development perspective. Because one of the things I suggested to you was that you start selling larger pack sizes on top of the existing products to kind of like get your average order value and your profits up on each sale. In my opinion, you really took that and ran, and it's been one of the keys to getting profitable quickly. You maybe talk a little bit about how we were able to do that and like what you did, what I did, because there was a lot of different things that happened on both sides of this equation that led to success. And I want to make sure that the audience kind of hears about some of the things you've done because it's truly impressive and it's helpful information.
Yeah, sure. Expanding once we kind of were making some good progress with a couple of our products. We, expand into larger pack sizes as you suggested, and you kind of said it's a no-brainer really to we can take some of these, people clicking onto customers are clicking onto our product, and it's just about giving them somewhere else to go with. So there's every option on there.
Hmm.
It helps conversion rate because they don't need to click off our product. Everything's kind of on there in terms of variations. But I mean, from my point of view, there'd be no point of me employing someone with your skill set for me to ignore anything or your suggestions, especially when it's you kind of said this will only ever help the general overall success of the product, and that's completely accurate. So that's one thing I tend to try and do is take your advice, and hopefully you wouldn't have to tell me twice what the next step is. Because that's kind of my job is to have the products made available and have all of the get everything in place basically, so then you can do your part.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of what you've done is truly like operationally excellent. There have been a lot of situations where you've kind of taken products and gone from zero to hero with them. And I think that's just, it speaks to the quality of the work that you and your team do. How do you feel now that we've been working together for 6 months? When you think about Amazon, you feel a little bit better now, or what's your feelings towards the whole platform?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the time we've been working together, my the business's plan and how we go around products, own branded products has completely changed. Just know so much more now, and I kind of thought I knew quite a lot about it to start with, but it turned out I knew, but there was so much more to it. So I think it's really definitely. when I first came to you, I had a few products that we had maybe guessed a little bit on, and now going forward, when it comes to launching new products, we're going to have a clear roadmap that will make everyone's lives easier for sure. It will take
Yeah.
the guesswork out of everything a lot. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we were just a bit lost and not sure. We were launching products, going, "Here's the product, and now what? Now what?" And like going back to when we launched one product and nothing happened. And actually, I mean, that's one of our best-selling products now, with your help. And it was doing literally very, very little before. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, thank you. I think you gave me a lot of infrastructure, and really all that we needed to do was kind of adjust a few things, and we were off to the races. Well, yeah, Emma, thank you so much for your time and for being so generous with your answers. If you were talking to someone on like a referral call or something like that, and they were asking you like, what do you think? Do you think it's like, do you think our agency is good to work with? What would you say? Is there anything that you would kind of tell them about or tell them to think about?
Yeah, so I mean, I really think that the side of things that you cover, the Amazon ads, PPC, it's unless you are an expert in it, because the marketplace is so tough that you
Hmm.
need to have someone operating that part that knows what they're doing. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to compete.
Mm,
It's it's basically just you need to know what you're doing or have someone that knows what they're doing. But you need to have the time. And it for us, it would never really, I can't ever see that it making sense to have that done in-house.
mm,
Um, because it's just one of those roles that really lends itself to having someone who just does that.
yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I've seen companies take Amazon PPC in house and see very negative consequences. And so, yeah, I'm glad that we've been able to help you and your team go from where you were to where you are now. And yeah, I'm just more than anything excited about the future because I still feel like we're just getting started. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming here and being so generous with your answers. I guess no real call to action. Emma wants to keep her brand name at it. And so we're going to respect that. With that said, Emma, thanks for being here. And for everyone else, until next time.